The time is 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, January 31st, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Chill New News Report on this Thursday afternoon, January 31st, 2019. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. It is 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, and we have a temperature of 11 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Chill News Report on this Thursday afternoon is record cold delays as our deliveries cross more than 1,500 flights around the Midwest and into the East Coast. GOP poised to rebuke President Trump. Prosecutor may rattle Chicago as deadly U.S. war gets a frigid finale. And Donald Trump proposed a 14.5% wealth tax in 1999. Rhode Island Mafia Captain Edward Eddie Lano released from prison. Al Roker slams Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin over cold weather comments. Kentucky Clerk Kim Davis may have hefty legal bill in the McCain marriage case. President Trump says Republicans wasted time on their border security talks. Trump decided to order boosted federal purchase of iron steel. China's getting on Trump's side, meeting to settle trade fight. Venezuelan opposition held clandestine meetings with military in an effort to ask Maduro. Trump's Venezuelan sanctions put Russian billions at risk. Trump demanded arms pact with Russia as soon as Saturday, U.S. official said. EU Parliament recognizes Guaido as Venezuela interim president. Tesla turns another profit, reps up production as competitors flood market with electric vehicles, production for pile-up of electric proportions. GE pays $1.5 billion to resolve subprime loan allegations. Tech stock slam rally as Dow lags at a day after Fed's dovish surprise. Altria stock is rising to earn its meet expectations. Stock market report down at 54.45 and 24.9, 60.41. SP 5 up 26.55, 27.60, and the Nasdaq up 112.93 at 72.96. Hubble spies Zoom spiral galaxy budget Cobra cluster. Gigantical 2/3 of the size of Manhattan discovered an Antarctic glacier. Before there were dinosaurs, this Jurassic lizard king ruled Antarctica. Neanderthals and dinosaurs both lived in Robert Siberian caves thousands of years ago. Vaping may help some people quit cigarettes, but what about the nicotine? Nearly half of the U.S. adults have cardiovascular disease, study says. After 3 measles cases in Georgia, doctors are the outbreak here. Washington is under a state of emergency as measles case rise. Germany, France, and Britain have found a roundabout way for companies to continue doing business with Iran without violating U.S. sanctions. A 7-alarm fire ravaged a historic market paper plant in Jersey, lighting in the night sky for miles. ICE captures 8 after setting up 40 college and immigration sting. El Chapo trial nears end as defense makes closing statement. House never got sent first panel hearing in gun violence in 8 years. Pharmaceutical officials are expanded a recall for a generic brand of fentanyl report due to concerns that highly dosed and labeled. Investors led have interested nearly 3 dozen people to connect to sex trafficking ahead of this weekend's Super Bowl, they said. In Brockton, 1 person was injured Thursday morning when a buck truck crashed to the side of the minivan, causing heavy damage. Police and firefighters responded to the section of Fairmont Avenue and Meadow Street for a report of the crash at 9:55 a.m. An ambulance arrived at the scene first and reported to dispatch that there was heavy damage. And bucks up from Contract Decor International based on North Munster Street in the city crashed in the city of a Honda Odyssey minivan, causing extensive damage to the passenger side of the van. The middle of the passenger side between both doors was came to the result of the crash. Firefighters were managed to 3 requested squad and the tactical support unit to the scene as well as an additional ambulance. The driver of the van was removed about 3 minutes after firefighters arrived at the scene. 1 person was injured in the crash and taken by ambulance to Good Spirit Medical Center in Brockton. The cause of the crash remains under the investigation by Brockton Police. In Easton, final lost dogs returned to them in orders is just part of the job for Easton Animal Control Officer Jordan Noble, but this time finding 1 dog's odor has proved elusive. Last Thursday, January 24th, an Easton resident found a dog at Bay Road near Wheaton Farm in Kentucky, Holbrook. She collected the dog, male white terrier, Westie Mix. The dog who Holbrook is scruffy, has no collar, tags for microchips. She also found no record of the lost dog deputy she uses. Scruffy is back. 2 years old, is healthy and neutered and has nails trimmed, so Holbrook believes that the owner is not there looking at him. Holbrook said he's very friendly as well. And Scruffy is being kept in a sorted animal shelter where Easton keeps his lost pets. St. Law says that control lost up to 7 days. This keeps up shelters but becoming crowded. Holbrook said. Most lost dogs are reunited with their owners very quickly. Just this past week, Holbrook had lost 4 lost dogs. Louis Scruffy's owner West has been located. Anyone who can help find Scruffy's owner can call an edible shelter at 508-230-35. Anyone who can help find Scruffy's owner can call the shelter at 508-230-3353. And you can also see the photos of Scruffy at the East Animal Control's Facebook page. Peter Channel is 12:05 on this Thursday afternoon. It's time now for Peter Channel Sports Report. Boston Bruins taking on the Philadelphia Flyers. Game time, 7 o'clock in the Garden. Todd Gurley hopes Sonny Michel forgets past less than a Super Bowl 53. And Rob Gronkowski taking the Super Bowl 53 will be his last game. Peter Chaldusab is 12:05 in Atlantic City, where the Patriots face off against the LA Rams at Super Bowl 53 on Sunday night. Is in this afternoon. Start the city system minimum territory for Patriots fans, but Top Show Transfers and all that gear up for the Super Bowl. Peter Chaldusab is a 12:06 on this Thursday afternoon. It's time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Beep, beep. On the MTA Fitchburg line, train 14:10 a.m. Watches up at 10 minutes basket between air and off stage due to mechanical issue. And coming rail, subway fares, they are looking good. Look at the highways and byways in New England and Rhode Island. Looking good. 95 northbound side, so between Stepford and Bridgeport stretch. Mass Pike eastbound south after 84, service down to Charlton. And 95 is southbound south after Route 101 in Hampton Tolls and Interstate 879 southbound south Wilson, U.S. Canadian border, Ottawa 15 on the northbound side, so in some Quebec towards Montreal, and 93 on the northbound side Wilson, Littleton, New Hampshire. Peter Chaldusad is 12:07 on this Thursday afternoon. It's time now for a weather report, and it's a sunny day, but don't let looks deceive you. It's a cold one in store. For much of New England, we're at 12-degree Rhiannon in Providence, 9 in Hartford, 12 in Portland, Maine, 11 in Manchester, Hampshire, and 3 above in Albany, New York, and 9 above in New York City, and 14 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts, with clear and cold skies. And we're looking at some radar, so some snow flurries then around Watertown, New York, and snow showers around Buffalo, New York, 7 above in Buffalo, New York, 3 above in Albany, 5 above in Cleveland, 1 below in Detroit, with some snow flurries west central Michigan and northern Michigan, and a line of snow from west of Peoria, Illinois, down to northern Iowa, down to southern Minnesota, and eastern portions of South Dakota. 1 below in Detroit, 5 above in Cleveland, 8 below in Fort Wayne, 5 above in Indianapolis, 7 below in Chicago, 14 in Milwaukee, 14 below in Milwaukee, 12 below in Green Bay, and a Minneapolis, St. Paul, 1 above in Des Moines, 1 above in Duluth, and 15 below in Fargo, North Dakota. Okay, forecast goes like this. This afternoon, sun's got about 16 degrees. Wind chill above lows 3 below. West about 10 miles gust side, 24 miles in the tank. Clear sky, low about 3 above. Wind chill above lows 8 below. West about 8 miles out for Friday. Sun's got about 21 degrees. Wind chill above lows 8 below. West about 7 miles out for Friday night. Most of the coast about 7 above. Wind about 5 miles coming in the evening for Saturday. Puts about 34 degrees. Carbon give us southwest and Friday 8 miles in the afternoon. Wind gust side 20 miles in the Saturday. Most of the coast got 23 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 7 miles coming in a minute for Sunday. Most nights about 40, about 26 degrees coming, and the lateral belt wind. For Monday, putt times got about 51, about 37 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour, chest space to 30%. For Tuesday, at chest showers, mostly cast about 58, about 34 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 8 miles an hour, chest space to 30%. For Wednesday, at chest showers, mostly cast about 47 degrees. Common coming south on 5 miles in the afternoon, chest space to 30%. And right now, not in it, fair skies at 14 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel New News Board on this Thursday afternoon, January 31st, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good afternoon and goodbye day. Hope you have a wonderful day.